And we'll be talking about Roberto De Zerbi, how great a manager is he. That's coming up later on in the show. So when we talk Man United in a moment, I don't want Brighton fans going, you're not talking about... We will do that justice.
Absolutely super. But again, listen, we'll talk about Man United, which I can't wait for. But Brighton on their day can do that. But bar probably Manchester City, I'd say, they could do that to anybody. What they did.
I should give you credit. You said Brighton could be top 4.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay. You also did say Chelsea.
Hold on.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I said Chelsea finished third.
Yeah. And I said a Manchester club will win it.
No, you did not.
Yeah. I said a Manchester club will win it.
What Andy Goldstein said was Manchester United have got a chance. No, the two things you've said. No. Manchester United will win the league.
Misquote coming up.
Will win the league. Yeah. And that you're slightly behind Manchester City.
We are slightly.
Wow.
We're 13th there. First. Now Man United, of course.
Do you think you'll get top 10?
Yes. Manchester United suffered their third defeat in their opening 5 games since losing 3-1. Brighton home. United boss Erik Ten Hag spoke after the game. I'll just have a listen to this. Play the tape, Ryan.
We had the chances. I think first half we played quite well. We'll say we played very well, but we didn't score. And then first chance of them, and it's in. And then we had a difficult period. We have to deal with such setbacks. And then the disallowed goal just before halftime. So it was not our day, and it's not our period, but we will fight back.
Jean Pedro! 3-0!
Who's put that on the end?
What a goal from Jean Pedro!
Good,
and Brighton have torn Manchester United apart.
All right, and I'll tear you apart in a minute, Ryan.
I mean, what a goal. Keeper? Right. On Jean Pedro's goal?
No. Made a great save at the end with Ansu Fati.
Yeah, I mean, he telegraphed the finish, but the one from Pedro...
No.
But listen, they absolutely battered you from start. I thought Manchester United... I watched the game. I thought Manchester United started off really well.
How did you watch the game? What was on
I've told you before, I've got the Premier League password.
Legal stick. Oh, right, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
No legal stick.
Yeah, no, I did say that. Yeah, that's what I meant, Premier League password.
I watched the game and I thought you started off really well. I thought, okay, Manchester are at it. But honestly, they, after the first 20 minutes, tore you to absolute shreds. I think, do you know what Manchester United's biggest problem is? Out of possession. You guys have no idea.
I think there's more than just that, but you're right.
Yeah, but out of possession, they have no idea how to press or win the ball back as a team. Pascal Gross's goal, which is a phenomenal goal.
Yes.
That's going around on social media. The sequence of passes where Manchester United have got the opportunity to go and get the ball back, and they're quite passive in the way they press. Brighton will just pop it round you. And what a goal.
I think there's a lot of problems. That's one of them. I love Marcus Rashford, but his final ball, his decision making sometimes lets him down. He needs to pass it.
Yeah, I think Martinez needs to take the ice skates off and put his boots back on.
Casemiro. The fullback position, I'm not sure about Reguilon, although
I thought he did all right.
Okay, but still, I don't understand why Diego Dalot was on the right, Wan-Bissaka was on the bench. A lot of fans upset with the fact Højlund, when we need a goal, comes off on 71 and Anthony Martial goes on. But I heard from Erik Ten Hag after the game. I don't mean he texted me, but he was alluding to the fact that he's not still match fit. Yeah. And if that's the case, the last thing you want is him staying on the pitch and picking up some kind of injury. Yeah. But I think our problems are bigger than why did you take an attacker off with 19 minutes.
I think the manager's an issue.
Well, see, Gary Neville's come out straight away. I love Gary Neville, right? I think he's one of the best pundits on the books. I've said that many times. And me being a United fan, he's obviously a legend.
Yeah.
But he's obviously got this vendetta against the Glazers, right?
Yeah, which I get. I can understand.
I get that. And I agree with him regarding they're no good for the club and they need... I've said that before on national radio. Get them out, right?
But they have put their hand in their pocket.
They've spent, with Erik Ten Hag, over £400 million.
Him himself spent 334.6 million.
Right.
He spent.
So they've backed him with regards to money coming in. Whether or not the likes of Sabitzer, Martinez, Reguilon, Mount,
Anthony,
Weghorst, whether or not these players, right, coming in are the right players. I don't know who's to blame for that if they're the wrong players coming in. But the reason we lost at the weekend against Brighton had nothing to do with the Glazers. Nothing at all.
No.
The buck stops with the manager, in my opinion.
And the players.
Yeah, but it's his job to manage them, right? We praise Roberto De Zerbi.
Yeah.
Roberto De Zerbi has had players, either at Brighton or at previous clubs, well, when they leave and go to other clubs, they don't perform. Right?
Yeah.
So you have to praise the manager. The manager, in this case, Roberto De Zerbi, is doing something unbelievable at Brighton. If that's the case, right, you have to look at every manager exactly the same.
Yeah.
I love Erik Ten Hag. I do think long term he is the solution and he will get it right. Yes, I really do.
I'm not sure.
I really do.
I'm not sure because every time you guys play against someone, well, I know it's an anomaly at home. When you guys play against teams in and around you, you struggle like mad. Which is not good. You look at the recruitment, some of the players he's brought in that haven't worked. I know Mason Mount's quite early on for him, so it's hard to judge him.
But Mason, can I say with Mason Mount, now that Anthony's not in the team and Jadon Sancho's not in the team, I'm guessing that Mason Mount will play on the right, which is preferred position.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see the best of Mason Mount when he comes back.
Okay,
It's my view.
All right, you've got that. You've got Anthony, who just hasn't worked at the minute.
Yeah.
Casemiro was brilliant last season. Honestly, last week against Brighton, it was like he had no legs.
I know, but last season when he was brilliant, he's a huge part of the reason why we've now got Champions League football.
I get that, but I think things change.
Yes.
Rashford's a big part of that.
Yes.
But this season, Casemiro hasn't been good enough. Can't get about the pitch all of a sudden. There's no kind of team shape as in how you press as a team. Like Casemiro tries to go on his own, he gets played around. It's like Bruno Fernandes as well, who I do like. Whenever there's a bit of adversity, he tries to do everything on his own. He tries to get the ball back. He tries to go press on his own. Tries to win the game. It doesn't work like that. But for whatever reason, Manchester United have got big problems, and I think recruitment's a big part of it. I think there's no plan B when it comes to Erik Ten Hag. There's one way, and that's it. If not, with Erik Ten Hag, I believe there's only one way that you guys can play, and if that doesn't work, he's praying or hoping that someone like a Rashford or a Bruno Fernandes will step up and do something spectacular. But there's no with Brighton, they can change it in game. We saw Jurgen Klopp do it with Liverpool, change it in game when they were struggling.
Who, by the way, is a great in-game manager.
Exactly.
Jurgen
I
Klopp.
don't see that with Erik Ten Hag.
I think, I believe in him. I think he'll get it right. At the moment, he's not getting it right with 13th in the
But
Premier League.
how do you get it right? Because I'm even looking at your squad.
We've got. I'm not blaming. We've got a lot of injuries.
Yeah, but we don't give that to Chelsea. We've got a lot of injuries. We still hammer Chelsea.
Yeah, but Chelsea spent £1 billion.
Yeah, but you guys have spent $500 million. Erik Ten Hag himself spent over 300 million.
Yeah, that's a third of what Chelsea spent.
But still, he's brought in player Anthony, 95 million euros. Casemiro, 70 million euros. Lissandro Martinez. People said that he was the best Premier League defender last season. He needs to take the skates off, put his boots back on. Every time I'm watching Match of the Day or something, he's falling over, getting twists up.
Something wrong with your telly. We'll take
Pascal
calls.
Gross
All right,
dropped him.
We'll take calls on Manchester United and then quickly move on, although I'm being told that we're doing this for quite some time. So United fans, who's to blame? What's wrong? Can it be fixed? Do you blame Erik Ten Hag?
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.